Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is your May you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between the person you might be dealing with. That could be intimate or platonic. Take it as it resonates, and it can also be interchangeable, okay? So the shared energy within this connection during this time frame. My readings run about 2 weeks, but honestly, time is malleable. The energy that's shared is Libra energy. Could be connecting with one, have that in your chart, or it's just simply the shared dynamic, okay? So the energy is harmonious, yes, cooperative, balanced, or at least that's what you're striving for, okay, within your life or within the connection. It is, on the other hand, can be a bit indecisive, judgmental, back and forth. So that may also be something that you're experiencing during this time frame, especially if the connection is out of balance. So yeah, Virgo, let's go ahead and see where this is headed for you. What is your overall energy, Virgo? Overall energy is the Tower. So gaining enlightenment. In this deck, the Tower represents enlightenment, but it can also represent changes that are kind of out of your control during this time frame. Which usually the Tower, comes along when things have been stagnant for too long, or like where there's been a resistance to change. It's kind of like when karma steps in, right? And then this person has the Emperor, which is talking about wisdom in this deck. But I also feel like the Emperor can, yes, be someone who's very knowledgeable, who's kind of been around the block, knows what they're talking about, but it can also be somewhat of, a demanding energy, a very assertive energy, okay? And generally an energy that's not quick to change, right? So that could be where that resistance I felt was coming from, all right? Whether that's on your part or theirs. So let's look at the past energies, Virgo, and see. So you have the Chariot and Justice showing up in the past energy. So I feel like the word that came to mind was battered and bruised. So some of you, may have experienced that in the past or within the connection. But I feel like you have come to some sort of understanding of that, all right, in the recent past. And I don't usually get that word with the Justice card and understanding. Usually I get like a different message from that card, but yeah, that's really sticking out to me right now. So I feel like it resulted in you being able to try to be more generous in your energy and to give, as well as take, and be balanced in that, okay? Because there might have been challenges with that in the past energy, okay? And there was like a strong push out of that type of vibe, right? So the person you're dealing with, what is their recent past? 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, yeah. 8 of Wands. So Virgo, soulmate energy here, okay, with the 2 of Cups. Definitely have a strong connection with this person. I feel like there's that fixed nature again, okay? That resistance to change here within the dynamic. I feel it stronger on this person's side, but keep in mind, because it's general, it can be vice versa. But it's just like, yeah, not budging, not willing to give unless it's absolutely reciprocated, or, just stubborn is the energy I feel here. But then I feel like the energy, like this person is getting either a new insight into themselves and how they've handled situations, or new insight into the connection, okay, with the 8 of Wands. There's a need to communicate here, but one of the parties, I feel them, is withholding. Or I should say they were, because that is the past energy. So let's see. What's your perception of this person, Virgo? What is your perception? So your perception of this person is the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, the Knave of Cups. So you see this person as stubborn or committed, one of the two, or both. I feel like, you know, you're gaining a different insight, different perspective into the situation, okay? I feel like it's just, like, I feel like this person is someone who makes you wait, right? They could have, like, really high mood swings or just get their feelings hurt really easily or, like, be very sensitive, but they may not show that to you, Virgo, or they may not even be aware of how highly sensitive they really are. It's like, you could say, like, the most, you know, what you think is like a very neutral thing, and this person would somehow find offense with it, you know, like, hey, you know, you could say, like, I don't really like that color on you. And this person, instead of just being like, okay, they don't like that color, they would be like, well, I'm never going to wear this color again. I guess you don't even really like who I am. You know? That's an example. Okay, that's an example of how it could play out. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not hard to push this person's triggers, whether they show that to you or not, you know. So what is this person's perception of you, Virgo, during this time frame? 7 of Wands, the Wheel, 8 of Cups. So you don't want to hear it. You know, that's what they feel. They feel you don't want to hear it, that you just want to be left alone to your own thoughts, to your own emotions, you know, that, yeah, that, you want to walk away for some of you. So it's really interesting because this person, they view you as kind of like being in your own little world or your own little bubble, Virgo, but they also view you as successfully, like, being able to walk away when you need to walk away, or there's something here about success. They may just view you as successful, period, but I feel like it's in regards to the way you handle the situation here. Okay, so this is not for all of you, but some of them, it's like they feel like, well, if you wanted to push me out, you were successful. You know, if you want to walk away, you want to not hear me out, then you'll be successful, because, you know, I'm going to do the same thing back to you. Like, you know, fighting fire with fire here. Or this person has the ability to do that. All right, so let's go into how you genuinely feel. So that was perception. Perception is surface level, okay? Kind of based on our ego, our bias. So let's go below that. Okay, let's go deeper than that. What are the genuine emotions underneath this? Ace of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. So Virgo, you want to unite with this person, or you have passion towards this connection. Absolutely. You want cooperation. You want to feel comfortable. You want to be able to be yourself. You want the comfort of a genuine relationship. And like, I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but Virgo, it's like, you don't want the drama. You want a relationship that's very comfortable, that makes you feel good, that just wants you for you, you know, that you could build with each other, or you genuinely feel for some of you, you can have all of that, or you do have all of that with this person, somebody you could build with, somebody you could be comfortable with, somebody you have passion for. You know, at the core of this, that's what you genuinely feel. So what does this person genuinely feel? Oh my goodness. 8 of Swords. Page of Swords. Skeptical. Your person suffers from, I think, anxiety. Like, it may not be diagnosed anxiety, but I feel like they really have the ability to, like, let their brain run rampant, and not, like, in a most positive way, and, like, worst case scenarios, assuming the worst, or assuming the worst in you or in other people, or something like that going on. It kind of blocks this person's energy, Virgo. I feel like they kind of are a prisoner of their own mind during this time frame. You know, they want to learn more. They want to learn more in the connection, okay, or within themselves. And I feel like this person is kind of distancing themselves from the connection. You know, willing to walk if they need to walk, or like put their time and energy in other places. Some of them, they're putting their time and energy into like learning new things, or like I said, gaining insight on the relationship. There's something here they're fearing. That's not real. That's not real. This is illusion. This is delusion. But it's real to them, you know, and yeah. So what are the blockages on your side? The Emperor and the 2 of Swords. There's some uncertainty here. There's a disconnect. I think there's a disconnect between what you're feeling at your core versus where this person is at. You know, and if you remember, the shared energy was about finding balance, and wanting balance and cooperation, okay? So I see that as one of the primary blockages here. And then this person's blockage is the 2 of Pentacles. So indecisiveness. I don't think they know where they want to put their time and energy. They know this is a soulmate dynamic or connection, or they feel that way, and they hold on to that. But at the same time, like, they have a lot of either trust issues, or like super sensitive, or they get in their head, and it creates an imbalance here. So what is your future energy, Virgo? The Moon, the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. So keep in mind that the future energies can be changed with free will. Okay, so nothing's ever set in stone. But as of now, this is how it looks, okay? So 8 of Pentacles, Moon, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups. you know, you want to put the work and time in. You have a lot of deep emotion here. There's communication here. It's like a softening up of the energy, okay? So if there had been a lot of harshness within the connection, I feel that softening, all right? I feel more of a cooperative energy, more of a communicative energy, more of an understanding, like empathetic energy here for you. So I like that. I definitely like that. And that's a big change, right? From where you were in the past energy. And so what is this person looking at in the future energy? Mid-May. What does that look like? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Here they are still thinking. And the Hermit. What are they thinking about? You. You. There you are. This person's heavy contemplating. They got a lot of cerebral stuff going on. They want equal give and take as well. They're gaining enlightenment. They may seem detached emotionally, but it's because they're giving it much thought, much consideration. You know, they're not at all like in an impulsive energy. I don't feel that at all. I think this person is willing to wait. They, you know, are in the Emperor energy, right? So the Emperor answers only when they want to answer. They move only when they want to move. You know, like this person thinks before they act, or they will be during this time frame, okay? And there's nothing wrong with processing things, okay? But at the same time, this person overthinks. You know, you can't have a connection that's all up here, you know, and not in the practical, not in the logical, not in the emotional space. You need to be in alignment there. And I think this person they're using logic and logic alone and kind of ignoring their heart, and they may not even be doing that on purpose. They may be having a head or heart like decision here, or battle, or, you know, I think that they're trying to see things from different perspectives here. They're really focused on their independence as well. And I think that's where they're shifting their time and energy onto like things that make them feel creative, or things that I don't want to say distract their mind, but that they can kind of channel all of this energy into, right? Because if they don't channel it into like their job or work or crafts or whatever their hobbies are, then it gets overwhelming up here. So I think that's kind of how they're dealing with this. But, you know, Virgo, you're coming, I feel, from a heart space. And I think this person is coming from a space of logic. And there's a disconnect there. Okay, and that's what I felt in the overall energy. But you have, you know, I guess like, don't let the situation make you hardened, Virgo, you know, because I think that it's beautiful. I think the energy that you're exuding of being, you know, more empathetic and trying to understand and to stay connected with your emotions is going to help you in the long run either way. So you know, I would not change that. Okay. And you're going to gain some enlightenment here. You may feel like things are never going to change, but I see the tower. So there is change, you know. Sometimes change happens on a much deeper level than we can see, you know, and then over time it rises to the surface where it's more acknowledged, where you can acknowledge it. Okay. So that's kind of what I feel is going on here. All right. So yes, Virgo, the zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Here I have Libra energy. I have Scorpio. I have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, another Virgo possibly. Pisces. Taurus. Libra again, Cancer. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading, guys. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it does, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and also comment down below. In addition to being able to subscribe for free, you can now also become a member for a small monthly fee, and you can join by clicking the blue join button. Also, check out my merchandise as well as my Facebook and my Instagram. If you click on the little description box beneath my video, all of the links are there. Wishing you the very best, Virgo. Until next time, my friend. Namaste.